jellies are still hot, and we're going to show you how to create and customize your own jelly gels right now on Nail School. All right, dude, customizing jelly gels. How do we make that happen?
These are like candy when you add it to hard gel. I'm gonna show you guys how to transform your hard gel into that like perfect jelly gel. It's like crazy cool. Check this out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to mix it right here on these tiles. I'm going to take clear sculptor because it has a little bit of a thicker consistency, and when you mix it with this, it's going to thin it out. So let's just go ahead and take a nice amount. Okay, let me just move this one here so you guys can see the consistency. And what I'm going to do is take Excuse You and put a drop to start. I'm going to just put a drop inside. I'm going to take my spatula and I'm just going to actually start mixing it into the color. And this is going to lightly transform it. Now it's really important you notice that I spread it really thin to disperse the pigment, and I'm going to use the side to scoop it up. So you can have a really, as you guys can see, I can have this really light color jelly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a couple more to make it really intense. 1, 2 drops, and then immediately do the same exact thing. I'm just going to compress it in, and I'm just going to work it all out. And now you start to see this crazy intensity start to build. It's nice to work on a smooth tile with an artist painting knife. That way you don't get any bubbles at all. And as you can see, I'm going to be able to create this candy-like gel. Okay, the nail's been prepped, so I'm gonna put protein bond onto the surface of the nail. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a form on first. And we're going to build the free edge before we actually put the base down. Okay, so when we're sculpting hard gel, what I want to be able to do is create the tip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a nice amount on the tip of my brush, and I'm just going to lay it right in front of my nail, the side, as you can see, just working it from side to side to make sure that I keep all the thickness to the front, and then all I have to do is lightly guide it out with the tip of my brush, and you can start to see that candy-like appearance form on to the nail form. I'm going to quickly get it inside the light for a minimum of 30 seconds. I'm going to take base gel and put a nice thin coat from cuticle to free edge so that I could secure it to the nail. Just light amount all the way from here to here, and what that is going to do is create the perfect foundation and secure the tip to the front end. Again, you could do this to all 5 fingers. Once you're done, get it inside the light, work on the opposite hand. So I'm now going to take the form off, and what I want to do is I want to pinch from the front and then slide it down, and that way it doesn't tear off, and you can see I have a nice transparent free edge. I'm now going to take a thin amount, and I'm going to pillow it around the perimeter of the nail. What this is going to do is going to put a nice even amount around the edge, and it's also going to create structure down the middle. And this will also prevent any intense heat spikes from building up. Before I stick it inside the light, I'm just going to take a little bit more. I'm going to work it across the front to start building up the necessary support. I'm going to freeze it inside the light for 30 seconds. I'm going to add one more final bead for the upper arch, and this is going to give it the opacity to give it that really intense jelly look. Notice how I'm using the tip of my brush, keeping light contact as I'm floating down, really, really light on the very, very tip of my brush. And then if I need to get a little bit more to the free edge to connect it, I'm gonna again use the tip of my brush, lightly guide. It's a light feathering motion all the way to the front. And that way I'm going to be able to build the necessary shape. Okay, once we're done, we're gonna get it inside the light and make a final cure for 1 minute. I filed and applied the stain resistant top coat. And as you can see, I have the perfect custom jelly sculptured nail. The best part is there's 7 of these jelly-like Caption colors that you're going to be able to use to create that incredible jelly sculptured look. Get ready to blow your customers away.